Hi, I'm Stephen Hann from Archery Supplies. Today we're here to look at the Shrewd Universal V-Bar, which just basically came in the shop today. Now the Shrewd Universal V-Bar comes with two quick disconnects on the back, and this bolts onto the bow. So this is a little pack it comes with, so it's fully adjustable, so in all directions, left and right, and it's locked. I'm going to show you how it locks in. So it's got big stainless steel grub screws on the side, and we're just going to unscrew those. So now Shrewd is using the biggest size Allen key. So if you've got an Allen key set, you're going to need the XL. So Allen key sets come in two sizes, the small and the large. So big Allen key. I'm just going to pull it apart. Now this is the locking system they use. So it's a tapered locking system, and the other side's obviously in a bed, so it kind of locks in like that. So this is using a friction system to lock it in. So you've got a fair bit of metal on metal to lock it in, and you're using a big grub screw to lock it in place. Now the price point on the Shrewd, about $130 Australian. Now I'm currently shooting the single V-Bar from Shrewd, and I haven't had any issues with it coming loose. And this is to change the angle. I'm going to show you the other companies to compare it against. The quick disconnects are nice. I'm just going to grab the quick disconnects out. So it comes with, this is the pack it comes with. So it comes with, these are for the quick disconnects. You'll notice they're rounded off. So when this goes in there, it's nicely rounded, if that makes sort of sense there. It's nicely rounded. With the bee stinger, it's flat. So it's a nice fitting. I haven't had any issues with them coming loose at all. Now it comes with, obviously comes with a spare bolt, and it comes with a bolt for locking onto the bow. Stainless steel again. Now with the Shrewd system, you generally mount this on the back of the bow, where you've got a rear mounting system. So I'm quite impressed with it's chunky, it's a machined system. It's got all the etchings on here to tell you basically where you've set it on left and right. Just there. It's a nice looking product. So if you're looking at a V-Bar versus a single V-Bar, the big question you've got is what other V-Bars are on the market that are similar to the Shrewd. So I'm going to start off with below the Shrewd in price point. You've obviously got fixed Vbars where they're actually fixed into place, and then you can't change the angles up or down, left and right. They're quite cheap. They start at around $20 odd, but they don't have the disconnects. I think the Shrewd is pretty good value because it's got the two disconnects, and disconnects going to cost you around $30. So let's just go $60. This is $130. So to me, this is pretty good value. Now this is the bee stinger, basic bee stinger stabilizer V-Bar setup. Now I don't sell many of these, and you can tell because this is an old packaging. The new bee stinger's got new packaging, but I'll take this out. Price point on this V-Bar system is $105. Actually, I can't get it out because it's sealed. Now the difference between this V-Bar system and the Shrewd, it's chunky, so it's all square. The bee stinger's got a slightly different locking system. It's got little knurls in the spot which it basically locks into to create more friction to stop it coming loose. This has no quick disconnects, and it's $105. So now the closest to the Shrewd V-Bar that I have is the Bee Stinger Elite V-Bar. It has two disconnects on the back and one on the front, like so. Now this V-Bar sells for about $180, so an extra $50. It's a good system, good bolts on the side here, laser etch system, but more expensive than the Shrewd. Is it $50 better? I don't know. I actually like the Shrewd system, how it actually bolts onto the back, where this is using it's kind of using the quick disconnect on the front sort of system. So $180. Now Doinker have a V-Bar system as well, Very simple system. They use a smaller bolt. Price point on the Doinker is 116 and no quick disconnects. So the Doinker, in my opinion, is more expensive. Well, it's more expensive than the Shrewd and doesn't have the features of the Shrewd. Is it a nice looking system? Like it looks okay. I don't think it looks as good as the Shrewd. It doesn't have the laser etching markings on it. From memory, it doesn't come with the bolt to the bow, but I could be wrong on that. And the bolt sizes are smaller, so more prone to stripping. I'm not saying it is going to strip out. The AAA gripper is very popular. Now this uses the same system as the Shrewd, which is a compression system. Laser etching again. Now price point on this is 140, so it's more expensive than the Shrewd without the disconnects. So it comes with the bolt to the bow. To me, this is pretty similar to the Shrewd without the disconnect, so in my opinion the Shrewd is better value. So when you're choosing a V-Bar, so I think the Shrewd V-Bar is good value for money. It's hardy, it's going to last you a lifetime. The question is a V-Bar versus a single V-Bar. So instead of just having one of these, I currently use both, and I shoot both for a reason. I like the balance of a twin system. I can balance my long rods exactly to get the bow perfectly balanced. The argument for a single V-Bar system is you create torque on one side of the bow to try and put pressure on your hand at the front, which I'll do a video on and sort of show the difference. But I prefer the twin V-Bar system because I can get the balance of the bow exactly correct in my hand. I'm not sure if it helps or hinders. I'm not sure if torquing the bow on one side actually helps your accuracy. I don't know. I'd have to test it. For me, it's always been about aiming in the middle and releasing in the middle and balancing the bow nicely. A V-Bar system enables me to do that. So I like the Shrewd. I think it's pretty good value. So check it out at your local archery shop and give a V-Bar a go. And also compare it to the single V-Bar. To me, the single V-Bar, which I'm currently shooting, I've got it balanced on my bow. I prefer the V-Bars because I can angle them out and get a little bit more balance as far as left to right on the bow, so the bow is more balanced as far as up and down. It doesn't move left to right as much, so that's why I shoot a V-Bar. So I'm Stephen Hann from Archery Supplies. I hope that review's helped you a little bit. Thank you very much. Bye.